So these are key takeaways. So Katey, self-awareness.
Yeah, so self-awareness, again, what I was talking about earlier, just to recognize when that stress is occurring, to understand it. We kind of just don't associate with it, so we're kind of in that rat race mentality, and we don't often have that self-awareness around our feelings. So when we're feeling that stress or anxiety, rather than let it build up and carrying on, you actually do something about it, whether it is just going out for a 5-minute walk, or whether it is just to go and experience something that you want to enjoy to experience. I've seen many people on walks who are still in their head, and I can feel their stress as they're walking in the countryside, because they're still in that mindset. They're probably thinking about all the things they need to do, instead of just being completely present with what they're experiencing around them. Have that time out. It's really important for the mind just to calm down, to actually really have self-awareness around those emotional states, whether that thinking pattern is negative. We always have the ability to change thoughts to positive thoughts, rather than being sort of sucked in by that negativity, and we're experiencing that at the moment. Don't consume it. If it's making you feel bad, whether it's watching something on TV, whether it's watching something on social media, take yourself away from it. That's our power, to say, well, that doesn't make me feel good, so I'm going to do things that make me feel good. Now, having that self-awareness is really critical. You are your own doctor in so many regards, because when you're actually able to do that, you change it. You change that state, and we're able to do that. So that's the first point, is the self-awareness. To understand that we're all connected is really important, so that if one person's suffering, don't let them suffer alone. That's where mental health is really key. We have to be aware that we can be there for other people, and also to experience that connection in nature, connection to what we call a universal intelligence. And Einstein spoke about this superior intelligence. But when we are connected, we feel so much different. We will feel like we have this purpose, and there's so much more to life than just being disconnected in that rat race. So again, that's a mindset, and what we're trying to talk about, it is a different way of understanding, and it's almost reprogramming the mind to think differently about challenges or situations, so that we can come up with much more positive attitudes around it. And then stillness is obviously part of that. So just come back to those stillness once we've got that awareness of that stress that's coming in, or that anxiety that's coming in, rather than the go-to of what we might have responded to before. Just come back to stillness. And actually, we might come up with a different solution had we have reacted or responded in a way of a stressed mindset. And decision making is so much more powerful in stillness, because we actually can come up with something that's much more positive and effective. So collaboration is really key to understand. If you aren't feeling great, then say something. Say something. Don't sit with it alone, because that's the times where this just becomes bombarding and it's too much. Say something, and actually, right, okay, this is what I'm experiencing. What's my solution around this? And sometimes it can come from someone else. Maybe we can't see it because we're in it, and we have limited beliefs around that. And someone else might be able to shine that spotlight and say, okay, well, let's look at this solution.
Yeah. Brilliant.